there's something you can do.
Yeah, no question about it. Talk to Jarrod Oxendine. He's the owner and CEO, the managing partner of Oxendine Law, oxlawfirm.com. Jarrod, how you doing? Always good to have you come on the program. Merry Christmas, happy holiday season.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. Doing great. Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy New Year. Right around the corner.
So this time of the year, do you find that people are just trying to hold off, get through the holidays before they ultimately decide if the only answer is divorce, to do it then?
Yeah, a lot of people do that. You know, they're like, let me get through the holidays, especially if they have children. They don't want to kind of mess up Santa Claus and Christmas with a new divorce being filed. So you do have a lot of people that will grin and bear it and try and get through the holiday season, and then after the first of the year, they reevaluate where they are, and if they still feel the same way, which sometimes they may even feel more strongly after spending all that time with not only their spouse but extended family members, then they evaluate and decide what they want to do.
So is your office kind of like a gym after the first of the year, like in LA Fitness? Everybody is coming in. Everybody is saying now is the time to do it.
I've made a resolution.
Yeah, we do get a flood. You know, it's kind of funny. The light starts flashing above my front office door after the first year. But interestingly, for the past several years, something has changed. I don't know if it was pandemic, and I get tired of everybody blaming stuff on the pandemic. I think that's overdone. But honestly, in my business for the past 3 years, it's been nonstop, even through the holidays. Historically, right before Thanksgiving, we would slow down until the first of the year. This year and for the past 3 years, it has not slowed down a bit.
Yeah, nobody roots for this, but the reality is it is happening. Can you just explain fiscal year for a lot of people, whether it's January 1st to June 1st? When we talk about the first of the year, the best thing that both parties can do is to have at least some understanding of the financials, correct?
Absolutely. I mean, if you're the person that's kind of the innocent spouse, so to speak, and you have no clue what's going on, you don't know what you've got in investment accounts or retirement accounts, do a little digging on that stuff before you hire a divorce attorney and try and get copies of the statements when they come in the mail. Take pictures of them. You know, check the files in the office or the study and gather what you can and make a list. And that way, once you start your divorce process and we send out formal requests for your husband or wife to respond to, if they respond and they conveniently leave out certain accounts that you actually found before the case was even filed, you know they're hiding something.
We've talked about the engagement ring a lot. It just hit me, whether it's Hanukkah, birthdays, certainly the holiday time of the year. If you gift somebody something and 2 years from now the divorce happens, what is that property actually, whose is it?
Is there a time limit?
Yeah, good question. So if it's a gift from a spouse to a spouse, it's marital property.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter. Now, that's different with the engagement ring. The engagement ring is a premarital gift, so you always get your engagement ring back. But if you give your spouse, you know, a piece of jewelry during the marriage, it's marital property. It's subject to division just like everything else. But if there's a gift from a third party, so let's say a friend or family member gifts something just to one spouse and not the other, it's their separate property. Same thing with inheritance that you receive during the marriage, as long as you don't put it in a joint bank account. So you've got to keep it separate. If you commingle it, now it's marital.
Jarrod Oxendine with us, the owner, CEO, managing partner of Oxendine Law. Check him out at oxlawfirm.com. So all I know is, because I'm an old guy, I know nothing about cryptocurrency, is I see those commercials. I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. I'm a millionaire. I'm not a millionaire. It goes up and down. In a divorce, how do you handle something like that?
Yeah, and, you know, I personally am not into the cryptocurrency. I've never invested in it. But in terms of a divorce, it's an asset just like everything else. On the date that we do the valuation for what the retirement accounts are worth and any other investment accounts or bank accounts, we can also value what that cryptocurrency is worth that date. And it's subject to being divided and set off from other assets just like everything else.
So whatever the day is, that's the value. Jarrod Oxendine, like we said, happy holidays. Have a great New Year. I know you're going to be busy after the first of the year. If you want to jump the gun a little bit and get ahead of the rush and you want to talk to Jarrod about your personal issues when it comes to divorce, owner, CEO, managing partner of Oxendine Law, check him out at oxlawfirm.com. Jarrod, like I said, always a pleasure.
Thanks, guys. My pleasure. Take care.
You do the same. I want to thank real quick